Alrighty, Nomad's family. So this is about my 4th attempt at making this video, and the reason why is because my phone kept turning off. Great, right? So this is alambre. So this is what we call alambre. It's not finished just yet. It's got beef, it's got bacon, it's got onion, and it's got red and green peppers, as you can tell. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now this dish is kind of a poor dish, is what we called it in our country. And the reason being is because these ingredients were very easy to get. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need right now. So you're going to need 1 pound of top sirloin beef. Doesn't matter what brand, what kind. 1 pound cubed up. I'm not going to tell you how big. You can make it out big. You need 6 slices of bacon cut up into pieces. Pieces being around that size. You're going to need to chop up about half an onion. So chop up half an onion, and then for the peppers, so it's green and red bell peppers that we're using in this on medium-high heat. Medium-high heat. Sorry, making a mess already. You're gonna need to gut them and devein them. So gutting them means taking off the top, taking off this part, washing out all the seeds, or just taking this part out fully, getting all the seeds out, and getting rid of this little dongle pieces coming out. Those are veins, is what we call them. And then half the onion. And as well, once it's done cooking, so you would add the bacon in for about 6 minutes. Let it cook until it's starting to crisp up brown in the edges, and that fat is outside. And then you're going to want to add the cubed up meat. You want to go about another 5 minutes on heat with that. And then after that, you're going to want to add in the onion and the peppers. And this one is a little different just because of how much stuff. So you're going to want to use a large scale. I only have a medium one, so I might take a little longer. But this one is another about 4 to 5 minutes of cooking on there. And you're going to want to wait till it's about when they're tender. I feel them. I don't mind. I've cooked long enough. Start losing sensation in your fingers. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then once this is done cooking, once it's reached to that point, you're going to want to take it off the medium-high heat, and then you're going to want to just take it off heat and cover it, and then, you put the cheese on after you feel it's ready. Oaxaca cheese, not this brand, doesn't matter, Oaxaca, but any stringy, melty cheese works. This is specifically, it's a product of Mexico. Love this stuff. Well, says made in the U.S. But you know what I mean. So Oaxaca cheese, you're going to put it over, let it melt on top. And that's it. So, I mean, I'm going to probably pause the video. Just because, but you don't have to add any oil to the skillet beforehand. To the pan, I mean, beforehand when you're cooking the bacon, that's why you want the fat to come out. That's going to be what's driving it. And just make sure everything's nice and cooked. You know, that beef is great. My alarm's about to go off. I'm going to check the tenderness. There you go. I like to caramelize my white onions, and that's why I use white onion, mind you. I use the white onion. They just caramelize better. But you can use a red onion as well as yellow onions. But I do not recommend the yellow onion. Just personally, I don't care for them as much as the others. So I'm coming in here, feeling it. It's still a little tough. So you're going to want it to simmer for a bit more on that medium-high heat. I say that again because I didn't say it in the beginning. And I want to make sure you guys can see that. Yeah, good stuff, right? And it's just a simple meal. Easy peasy. Think paid, what? At best, it was $15 for all the ingredients. The meat being the most expensive part during these times, of course. Other than that, I mean, what else can I tell you guys? It's a fairly simple dish. And you are supposed to eat this with tacos and salsa. So give me 1 second. Hey guys, I'm back. So over here we have Mexicana salsa. We make our own normally, but we ran out, so I ran over to our local grocery store, which is called King Supers by Kroger, and just bought some salsa. This has jalapenos in it. It's pico de gallo with jalapenos. Got a nice little kick. And normally what you're going to do is you're going to get some corn tortilla tacos, So some corn tortillas. You're just gonna put this stuff in the tortilla, and you're gonna munch on it. You're gonna put that salsa on there. You can put sour cream, bam, bam, boom, boom. I will show you guys, so I'm not gonna finish this video, or maybe I'll finish it and I'll send some photos in the Discord showing you guys what it is in the final finished form of this super secret boss fight that you've met. But yeah, I mean, it's super easy. Like I said, 1 pound of steak, top sirloin, 6 slices of bacon, doesn't matter what kind, to your preference. Just has to be, what was it, about 6 ounces or 12 ounces? I know, it's such a difference, I forget. But I will link it in the description of this, probably, if you guys would like. Well, I don't think YouTube likes links anymore, so I can put it in Discord if anyone adds me or PMs me. And yeah, and you want to make sure this thing is all nice and moved around. I feel like it's just about where I want it to be. And it's not going to burn. There's so much moisture in the dish that it won't burn. So you can let it simmer for a bit if you want it to be more tender. You can put a top on it right now if you'd like. The only reason I'm not doing it is because I am just waiting for this. There we go. I feel like that's tender enough for me. And now we're going to add that cheese on. So I just want you guys to see what Oaxaca cheese looked like. Yes, it is basically string cheese. I'm probably going to use about half of it, a little more than half of it, because it calls for 6 ounces and it only comes in 10 ounces. So I'll come back when I put it on. Alrighty, you guys, go ahead and take a look. You just kind of put it on there, and you can just let it simmer from here. Let me look for the top for this one, if I can find it. I don't remember where it is. So now I got the top on. I'm going to leave it on a little bit. We're going to allow it the melted cheese in there. I mean the cheese to melt in there, and it's going to leave a nice layer of cheese, melted cheese on there, and then I'll come back when we're done with that.